Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Clemson Tigers offense has the ball first today. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they will score. Touchdown, Clemson. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
So Georgia Tech's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch. It's Patterson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to bring it back. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Under fire. And not much going on downfield. They just get rid of it and live to play another down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's random. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Klubnik. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. To the air on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. He'll keep it himself. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. It's a seam wide open. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's King. They're setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On the run, it's Haynes. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense drags him down. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Punch it out of the air. At the 40, there he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Tigers are flying down the field. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Floats it out in space. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. And if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds his big tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Tigers. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the third game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run to the left. It's a running room. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's King. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Punt is on its way. Catch is made at the 15. Solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. It's caught. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Firing to the right, complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. Guys, this is a team that struggled mightily last year. The entire offseason was built around performing better in ACC play.
Well, they just didn't have the dudes to get it done last year. Didn't have enough talent. But they're a year older. They've gone to the transfer portal. They've done a good job recruiting from the high school ranks. And, David, they think this year they've got the guys they need to win more games in ACC play.
Hey, Coach Palmer, you sound like every coach in the country, right? Like, hey, we restocked, we retooled, we're a year older, we went to the transfer portal. Success is coming. Listen, they got to find a way to get better. They got to find a way in games how to execute, how to finish games. They struggled finishing games a year ago. So I'm looking forward to seeing this, and I love the coach speak, Palmer.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown! Touchdown, Tigers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's King. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Patterson. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Rivers. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grab behind the line, it's Haynes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Got his man all by himself. Oh, a lot of space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic, and this guy is having himself a day.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's King. Unleashes it on the run. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Moving out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll send the back in motion. Leaves it with the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rutherford. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Off the play fake. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab on the big throw. Finds a seam. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Clemson jumps to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. 2nd interception in as many drives. This quarterback, he's got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Slithers into space. Crosses the 30. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Haynes. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he got loose. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Moves around to clear up the vision. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Here comes the hurry up.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Bringing the heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hand.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pulls and fires complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Georgia Tech, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Tigers will kick it away to start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's King. That's reeled in, it's Patterson.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the back.
He's got it inside the 30. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And they're coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Playing the option man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again.
He's loose. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Works the middle of the field. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. In the red area, it's Haynes. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gonna run it. It's Randall. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. They go to the ground. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Back to pass, it's King. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away.
Now, a 4th down.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of his ability after the catch. It's so unique and special.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite.
Wide open spaces. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Yellow Jackets line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Under fire. Makes a connection. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's King. Fires one high and deep. Got it! And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Past the first down marker and still running. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. There he goes. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the ground with the counter. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. Trying to keep the drive alive. And that is how we will wrap this one up. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties.